Rightio. Goodness gracious. Well, that at least seems to be working to some extent. Gotta love that. Okay. Don't mind my voice. It's been a long day. There we go. Live chat, and oh my god. Mr. Tyler with his signature message. Goodness gracious. Okay. I need to sort this out. What a freaking mess. Hello, Botrix and Dasha. Wait, is Botrix number one? Botrix is the number one Jones fan. Good job, Dasha. You're being beat by a literal bot. But yes, this is the first time streaming on the server. And it won't be a long stream, as it is currently 10:44 PM for me. And unfortunately, I must attend to things tomorrow, so I can't just stay up here all night. The irony of you saying Botrix the one true fan is you steal his power. Typical. Of Darshan. Yeah, we'll go with that. My mic is rigged in a really fucky way, as like the connection thing untied itself completely, and to be quite honest, I didn't have the time or patience to fix it. Not that it's majorly complicated, I guess. Let me know if the audio is a bit fucky, and I will try to remedy it. As you can see, we are currently living in a mess. And I did consider doing like a storage system in the next episode, but I think I'm gonna wait to whenever I do my main base. Which, fun fact, I'm not really sure what that is gonna be yet. I just know it's gonna be like magic. Yeah, but that's a very vague fucking sentiment though. And since the first episode, I guess I should add some context, we have killed the dragon, and I got very lucky with my first end city. So there is that. I don't plan to use that just yet, especially as we are pretty poor. To the point I am just wearing, what, an iron helmet? I do have the beginnings of some diamond armor down there, and I probably do have ample resources. So we're just going to be mining, as we really need to do that like early game stuff, which I have not so far. In terms of getting, you know, like fortune and efficiency. I'm very quiet, that's not good. Let me up. What about now? Now what should be like overly loud? I'll have to fix the mic before the next recording stream. I should say, recording with this microphone lately has been a nightmare. I'll record a clip after a clip, and the audio will be completely different, even though I haven't literally physically or done, like, you know, anything. But yeah. We'll take this copper armor. I'm not too bothered about armor, 'cause we should be safe. I don't hear the difference? Well, that's problematic. Considering, what about now? Because it's like literally right by my mouth. Maybe if I remove the filter? Hello? To be fair, I don't think I'm speaking overtly. Overtly? Sure, we'll go with that. We can take some furnaces. I do want to have a look around. It has been like a few days since I've actually checked in with what the other people are doing. People? They are people. Can confirm that. Did I have pants? Always good to wear some. Okay. The main thing I am missing at the moment is coal. So hopefully we shall get some of that on the way. as otherwise there is no hope for lighting. Oh yeah, and we have Mr. Happy Ghast, who doesn't really have a name, but you know he exists. Good old Gilbert. And I have started on making this an island. For now, it's a really questionable moat that mobs flock to, and it makes me very dangerous to visit, which, you know, I'm okay with that fact. You don't need visitors when you're a pest, you see. You invite yourself. I believe this is good old Cat Beanie's area. That's pretty fucked. She's marked her base with her head. Mm. It's the main spawn area. Let's go over there. Have a quick gander, stare people down, and then scurry away into the depths of the world. Hello, sheep. Great thing about being on an SMP is we don't need to rely on me for all the infrastructure because I am horrific at doing that. It's not the microphone right now, by the way. It is my voice. It has. I'm going to mute and try burn my throat. And just like that, we're back. I think so. You know, my voice has probably got another good 30 minutes in it before it, like, completely croaks. Okay. We should get at least a stack. I just hate replanting because, of course, it lags. And see, like that, and then I have to place it again. But, you know, that's okay. It's a small price to pay considering I live on the other side of the world. To most people. Hello, Enderman Grindstone. My goodness. Oh, we should look at it up. Permits. I have the Guardian permit, which is pretty nifty. I think that essentially means I get all like the Prismarine and stuff to sell. Slash make a Guardian. Oh, I don't know how that works actually. Gold permit. That one scares me. We are on Bedrock, so I could always steal a certain Zav Savvy's design. Yeah. Originally we had another gold permit, I think, for Wall. But I traded that with, was it Holy Mist? It must be one of these. Yeah. Netherwoods for the wall. Oh, goodness gracious, it's a digging troops. Hello. Don't see a wild Australian every day. Yeah, see, the only other person I think on the server that isn't on the literal fucking side of the world. Do you have wings? I do, but they are in a barrel. I'll type actually. Yes. See, looking like a complete peasant, people feel bad for me, and they're like, we should give the bird on the server some wings. And oh my god, the days, we're over 1,000 days now, which makes sense. We're on a server. Well, this is morbid. I have seen this a couple of times. I do not. Oh, do we have a shop? Bundles of gunpowder, 1 iron coin each. Oh yeah, there's like a whole economy system. Of course, the Manchu of all people has already set up like a freaking empire. What the hell? And what's this? 1 iron coin equals 16 blocks of 3 string. Oh, the string. That's right. Interesting. I feel like this is a Manchu as well because I know he has a string farm in a ways from Cat Beanie Works. I don't know. But I am getting sidetracked considering it's been 9 minutes and we've got limited time to mine. I do want to look around. You know, I am a tourist, if nothing else, in this world. There's a sign. Woolworths. Okay. Um. Well, that's traumatic. To be fair, I think this is Dickens area. That's that is an interesting color palette, but it works really well. Very cool. So the economy starts to be prospering. I need to look into the coin add-on and how you even get coins in the first place. Presumably, someone gonna build like a bank, and we're gonna have like a limited amount of like. Are we setting up an actual economy with economic policies? We do have this institution, which the acronym. Oh no, where's the sign? Um, yes, Community Obligation Department. That's where we have our obligations to do things like the permits. That's a wild jewel fire oak. That one scares me. Right, off to the frickin' rocks we go. We've been sidetracked for too long. I do like logging in and just seeing what people do. You know, that's the best. That's the best thing I have offered to this server. Hello, Spider-Man. Or no, make coins from diamonds. Oh, okay. Thank you, Joel. And I have fallen. Well, I am closer to the underground, technically. You can give me that, but this is why I need to hurry up with turning this into a river. Which I might stream on Saturday and do that. For a little bit at least. I don't know. Okay. And there's a whole metro down here. From Silly, yeah. Right. I'm just gonna mine the site here because we need to find coal first. There are caves down there. We'll risk it. And I believe these caves connect to like Amanchu's massive, monstrous cave. Obviously, we want diamonds, especially if they turn into currency. Also, in the next episode, which will be episode 2, want to set up plans for what we're going to do with these farms. And then shops. Yes. Perfect. I love to have some torches. I do miss offhand, but that's okay. It has been weird coming back to Bedrock. As last year I didn't play not much significantly except with the Nixians every so often. I think the main time was on Jake Carroll's world during the Christmas / winter time. But no, it's been pleasant actually. As much as past me was traumatized with good old Sylve on Bedrock. It's a good balance. Trust me, chat. Luckily, it's not too laggy. I was so relieved actually, like logging into the server the first time, and I could actually move around. Because of course I've been on realms and worlds from across the world with you Americans and Russian, as in referring to Nexia. And that on realms that is very painful for me. But on this literal server, it has been quite pleasant. Like obviously it's never gonna run as smooth for me. Because I don't have the most powerful, device. I'm on a laptop. A decent laptop, luckily. And the main thing that is a struggle is combat with like creepers and stuff. Luckily, it is bedrock combat, so I can just spam. But it is a lot more dangerous for me. But also, the dangerous aspect of this is I am literally me, and I am impulsive and do stupid things consistently, and I don't learn. You can be self-aware and not learn, okay? It's just part of the charm, right? Okay. I should try implement redstone into whatever I do this season because I'm not very good with it, and it would be good to learn more. That being said, whenever I will focus on building, of course. Why didn't I bring a shield? Oh, goodness gracious. Those seem to be my two keywords today. No! I don't think so, mister. It's literally one iron and some wood. Why did I not bring a shield? Okay, let's run around. Oh, there's a geode. Iron? I'm not too fussed about iron, especially as someone will inevitably set up an iron farm. Oh my goodness. What the... Okay. Jump. We're just gonna run and torch and hope for the best. It would not be ideal. I should have also brought a bed so I could set my spawn. But, you know, we're not gonna die. It's also a good opportunity to get XP from this rendered stone. It has like a 50%. This lag is not as... It's not that major. Okay. No. Oh, you were scary. But you are dead. Okay. You know, the less of you, the better I feel. I already eaten like 20 carrots. Don't judge me, okay? They're good for the soul. It is weird mining. I don't think I've done a huge amount still since like 1.18, which is crazy because that was what 1.17 was what 2021. Hello lava, but also hello iron vein. I'm not trying to bundle the lava. Okay, cool. I will definitely take the raw iron regardless of iron farm. You know, if it's in reach, you might as well. Mm. Okay. Oh, we've found the continuation of this vein, or a separate one. Why is there lava there? It... Oh, okay. It does always feel wrong mining these without fortune. I think, ultimately, I just need, what, 5 diamonds to make a helmet? I'm not in a huge rush for diamonds. Well, I am actually. I want to make an enchanting table. I need to do that side of things. It is useful regardless to get these materials, though. It is nice something like playing early game once every few years, or even every year to an extent. It's just a vibe of death, of death, of a lot of fucking death. That is the vibe. Okay, go away. Oh, it's the reach that's the worst thing. Well, that was unfortunate. And you might be like, Jaden, sorry. And that's gonna be a struggle. Should be. We have faith, right, chat? I've got the diamond stuff on. I have a sense of navigation. I have a feeling Dasha's gonna try give me the coordinates, but I'm kind of allergic, literally as I speak. Thank you for that. I'm gonna go off vibes though. Um, I know the vibe of the cave, okay? Trust me. And I'm definitely not looking at the coordinates. Um, which, yeah. I do want those diamonds. The rest of the stuff I'm not too concerned about. We didn't go this way. Pesky frickin' zombies. We need to find the way back down. Yeah. That is the wrong way back down, especially as I don't have a pickaxe. Oh, I do have the diamond tool, so maybe I should pay attention to the coordinates. Negative what? Gotta find the way down, though. Okay, so we were running along here earlier, and then we are like, I'm being chased. And I was scared. So of course I dove down here, and this is where I was like, this is when I said, I'm stupid. And chat was like, okay. And then we looked around here, and then you can tell by the torches that I see there's a pattern. And then I jumped down here because I was also like, oh no, there's the mobs. And then there's like a small alcove down here where I ran away. Right? And then I was like, lava. We don't like the lava. Not so much that we went down there. We must have went this way, yeah. See, retracing your footsteps. That's not such a toy catism. I think it might have been up here, possibly, or down here. What were the coordinates? 160. Oh, no, I must have went back up the water. Well, that's slightly concerning. In hindsight, it was pretty dumb bringing diamond tools but not wearing any armor when I know the mobs have quite a significant advantage to me. Oh, I read Dasha's coordinate wrong. You sure it was? Oh, it was negative 50. So is that up or no? That's down. Bear with me, chat. As I said at the start of the stream, it has been a long day. If we do lose our stuff, that's fine. That's the fun of making stupid choices. And blah, blah, blah. And I can always use it as an excuse to bitch to silly about his server. Not really. I wouldn't do that to him. He's too silly. Alright. Remember. I could probably... Oh god, that creeper is not the vibe. We must have went further down. That's the only explanation. I don't remember going down here, so that's slightly concerning. I do remember this cave. I've been here before. Let me go back to when I was alive. Was it seriously through here? No. I know this is a very productive stream, my god. Oh, that's so typical of me. Just dies. Alright, get out of here, you pesky zombie. I do realize I am starving as well. Oh, no. No, let's not have a round of death too, because I don't want to lose the armor. I think we can conclude that I am pretty screwed. Ah, well. They weren't exactly immensely enchanted or anything. Oh, hold up. If they're through here, it's so sad. Because if they were despawned, I probably could have got to them in time. Oh well. Don't mind me mining with my literal fist, because I didn't stop for a second in my rush to grab a pickaxe. That was, yes, that's where we were in the iron. Then we went down here. Oh my god. I didn't think we'd do it, chat. I didn't think we'd do it, to be quite honest with you. I think I am missing a sword. I have a feeling a mob took it. Well, that's okay. We can deal with losing a sword. I'll even wear a zombie head. A great success. Okay, we've found the sword. If you would be so kind to just give it back to me without... Oh, okay, that works. I was expecting a lot more of a dramatic fight there. Well, I feel like less of an idiot now, you know? And look at us. Right. Trying not to, when I stream, I feel like my instant response to everything I do is deprecate, like self-deprecate. And to be fair, that is quite a common response for me. But let's try avoid that, me. Okay. Let's get rid of this junk. We don't need it. Even though this was our armor before. Okay. We're 26 minutes in. 2 diamonds. So that's an average of 13 minutes per diamond. Well, there are worse statistics in life. Okay. Oh hell yeah, let's make some torches. What I was trying to say before is I was dying, speaking of death, as I was dying, don't worry, I am always in the process of dying. That is clear to me now. Was to go to the spooky place and to mine cores for levels. Because in the early game, even medium game, unless people have set up XP farms, but you know, there's also some charm. Oh. Oh, that's a fun cliff. I don't think I should stand on it for too long before a creeper comes up behind me and decides to push me off the ledge. Obviously, we want to delve deeper. I should also bring up the stream deck. I have not... Where is that even on my desk? Do I even have music these days? Seemingly I do, but I don't know if I have the OBS setting turned on for it. No, I don't think I do. Damn, I had such good flow there. Ever since you... No! I had like several conversations. So I presume I didn't answer the Hogwarts Legacy conversation. No, I was talking non-stop. I was talking about like university and things. Hello, digging truths. Oh, now I have to restart my conversation because I clicked the wrong button. Awesome. I was about to ask, can you hear me now? So I was talking about time management because it's hard this year. Also, diamond. We only need 3 more. No, I was actually very distracted and focused on the conversation that I had completely to myself. So essentially the gist of the conversation was like, uni was a pain to get into this year. And I was like, I won't elaborate on that because that's a whole thing. Essentially, well, no, I'll elaborate a little. I am doing 2 degrees, but I changed the degree, one of the degrees I was doing in the first year. I was doing psychology and philosophy, and now I'm doing film and psychology. I'm saying film first because out of the papers I have, that is the primary. I was able to skip to the 2nd year of film via my past work. My goodness, there's a lot of death in this cave. Oh no, 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 you are the embodiment of death. Block, 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 block. Then he can't get you. I am trying to hold a conversation, and you seem determined to interrupt it, which I find quite dastardly. The main bulk of the conversation, though, was like, yes, Hogwarts Legacy, I want to do that, but time is hard to find, because I am still working 20 hours a week, which is not that much, really. But it's alongside, like, 50 hours in terms of what I should be doing just into the study, as well as, like, all the lectures and stuff. There's not enough time in the week. I also need to be doing the fitness this year. That is quite important. But in terms of university, I want to be getting A's because my GPA is currently a B, which isn't bad for someone who did everything at the single last moment and practically did no research and did not read half the readings, which is funny as someone who loves reading. I suppose that's not funny, that's just kind of sad. So I am aiming to work on that. Of course, Divergence, I want to be releasing an episode a month at least. And that's the only feasible schedule, I feel, with the time I have at the moment. So I do want to continue with, like, there's such a long-winded rant. I'm so mad. The first time I did it, it was actually cohesive. But this second time, I've been just ranting about the fact that I've already said the rant, and it's made it so much more... Ugh. I will only stream when I feel like it. Crazy that. Yeah. We just need... what, 2 more diamonds? Because I wanted an enchanting table. No, I need... What are with the caves on this world? It's crazy. Okay. If we're not careful, we're gonna end up in like an ancient city or something, and I don't want to deal with a warden. There's so much good stuff. But we're so locked on just demones. Fitness session whilst listening to a Jarden stream, you know? Best music ever. Okay. I don't know if I want to go down there particularly. I know it's deeper, so there's a better chance that there will be the blue gems that I am after. But there was also 2 skeletons. And 3! and they seem determined to shoot me off. Which, you know, I would prefer not being shot if I had a choice in the matter. And indeed, 1.18 generation is crazy dangerous. Whoa. Oh. I do like the little slipperways you can get into, especially dealing with skeletons. I probably will miss diamonds, inevitably, with the fact that I'm running and scampering. Oh yeah, fight each other. Fight. Okay. Did that one drop their bow? No, it was enchanted. That would have been nice. I'm gonna say, I swear there are people on. Is there a way to check that on a server? I don't know. /list? Oh, there is. There are 4 out of 69 players online. Okay. Cat, Diggin, me, and Joe. Oh, cool. Well, that's great. This whole time I've just, you know, 100 people down to be like, who's on? Okay. I think we should escape the caves, even though we have... What have we achieved today? I'm not ending the stream, by the way. I just want to focus on other things. Getting some obsidian and building an enchanting table. There's 69, yep, there are 69 members of Divergence. I was apparently the 69th. That's definitely what the website says. Oh, what? I thought he was holding like a shell for a second, but no, he's holding gravel. Well, we went the wrong way, but there's a high chance the blue gems, right? I'm just still not used to these caves, man. They just go on and on. Like on Sylve, there's like, oh, diamond. But we have to fight for it. Good thing there's 68 other people on Divergence. Okay, well, that was a tactical creeper. Because it didn't blow up the diamonds, but it blew up the guys. The thing I've noticed about this generation, though, is out of the times I've been mining for diamonds, I swear 80% of the time it's just one lonely, pathetic diamond by itself. And I don't know what Minecraft is trying to tell us about that. Speaking of lonely diamonds, hopefully not lonely. I hope this diamond has a family, so I can exploit it too. That seems to be a no. I wonder if the zombie head is doing anything, right? Isn't there a thing about, like, a certain distance away, zombies will leave me alone, like, more because of the head? Maybe that only works for the vanilla ones, because obviously this comes from the mod. There's a witch. There's a witch. Don't want to deal with poison, particularly. Thank you. I have gotten greedy, so I am looking for more diamonds. Right. If I ever stop chatting, it's because I've accidentally muted myself. Maybe the music just mutes me. Gravel. Okay. It's a given. Bye-bye, spider. Did that work? Yes! Oh, yeah, the new snapshot. I think... I think it was quite the disappointment. The baby mobs are cute. The music is louder than your voice. Of course it is. Well, I will turn that off in that case. Because, you know what? I want the stream to hear me. I can figure out the balance. Not now. Not Hermione, and not me. You. As in me? Sure. I don't know how to talk to oneself in a non-deranged way. Okay. I have been shot, stabbed, and pushed off ledges, and exploded on. Exploded on does not sound good. No, 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 no. No, no. I was just listing your crimes. You do not need to add to them. Frickin' pesky mobs. Why? What did I do? Exist? Okay, I don't want to deal with that Enderman because it'll be the end of me. Just keep swimming. No. Okay, it's just stupid to look over ledges when those ledges clearly want you to jump. Silly ledges. Okay, let's get out of here. I vaguely remember the way. Oh, my veins have been crazy lately in response to any amount of exercise, even just like walking. My like thighs were like purple yesterday, like the veins there were showing, man, and that I think that was mainly because of the temperature, to be honest, but that was pretty crazy. Got a license for that existence. Ah, damn, you got me, Tyler. I don't, so they do have their right. Unless you count a birth certificate as a license for existence. I guess that just certifies the fact that I exist. It's not a license for the fact, though. I wonder if this cave exits out into the overworld. I feel like that's unlikely. Oh, that's a cat. It spouts things, see? Hello. Is there a cat spawning nearby? Oh, no, I didn't mean to hurt you. I didn't. No, no cats. No, no, no. Okay, do not die to a cat. That would be very bad, because we are very isolated. Don't you be the death of me, cat beanie. I hear a baby zombie. Okay, it's honestly... Scottish women are pretty scary, not gonna lie. Don't think that's what Dasha is referring to, but, you know. I'm gonna pretend that it is. Maybe she is. The fact that Tyler is crying and laughing suggests that it is. Okay. They're terrifying little beasts. The cat creatures. Okay. Do. Are you suggesting you wouldn't fight back, Dasha? That's a fair enough decision, actually. I'm too selfish for that, you know. I wanna take off this head. I wanna see my beautiful, beautiful face. Okay. Luckily, I do think I still have 2 diamonds in the mushroom, so if I get obsidian, which we can probably do on the surface. I've seen a few lava pools. Or even collect like lava from the nether or something. Ah, I see. It wasn't a moral choice, it was a competence choice. I see, that's why Dig Intrusives married the woman. Okay. I think we're at the surface almost. Please don't dig up into like a cow pen or something. I heard a cow, I was concerned. Okay. Well, we missed it slightly. Whose area is this? Oh, someone has industrialized the village. Charlottetown Mining. Okay. Goodness. So, what the hell? On the positive side, we are now beautiful. And we're not far from the mushroom, actually. It's just over here. Thoughts on the mushroom, guys? I'm pretty happy with it. You know, I think that I fell into the damn moat again. Damn it. I think it's got the whimsy for a starter base. Fun fact, I've never once used this wheat field. I planted it and left it, and someone's jumped on it. Was it you? I don't even know if happy cows can break crops. Oh, awesome. We can make a helmet. Let's smelt that. Smelt that. We've got enough wood, honestly, that we can use it over coal. Right. Boom. Well, that's good to have. Let's get rid of the junk. You might say this is feeling cramped, and I would have to say you're probably correct. I will say stream will probably be ending soon. I am definitely not going to 12 AM. Trust. Technically, I am very Scottish by blood. Very Kiwi and such though. Most of my ancestry comes from the Scottish Highlands. Okay, well that's a start. We'll also need leather and paper, which I doubt I have paper, because I don't think I've grown any sugarcane. I've just not had the time. I've just come back from trips, drop stuff, died, drop stuff, died. You know, it's a whole cycle. I do have a concerning amount of cat hats. We only really need one. But the great thing about these is you can craft them into string. Which is why I thought Amanchu has like a cat beanie. I think they call them something else. Like there's a little name for the little cat beanies. I don't know what it is, to be honest, but Amanchu has a farm for them, which is quite brutal, but not to be unexpected. Okay. I have lost control. Okay, we need a bit more obsidian. We need leather. If we take some wheat... To be fair, we have a wheat field. We take advantage of the fact that we hit the wheat, breed some cows, we can kill some cows without feeling bad for killing the cows. And then we can look for obsidian or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Or I will. We'll watch and be like, why are you doing this? I did not mean to do that. I haven't actually finished placing all the moss. Also, riding horses and happy cows are kind of a no. When there's more than just me on the server, I think. Like, it's not bad. I also want to show a feature I haven't shown in, like, any video. I think in other people's. I think I've watched all the videos that have come out. Right. Is you can essentially stack yourself on another person. And if we can find a victim, we can try get away with that. I don't mean victim, I mean friend. But first, let's focus on the cows. Which Cat has these very cute... I presume it was Cat that built these. This is her area. Hello. Well, the Highland cows do make sense for Cat being of all people. Is that a random sheep in here? Okay. I think we're actually gonna... I don't want to take from her because there's just not too many. But we're gonna take from that mining town. When I say take, we will breed them. But, you know. They certainly have enough of a population that I don't think the cows are sacred. I don't think Apollo is gonna strike me down. You know? See, if it was the pigs we're after, that would be good. But this is also a good XP source. And egg source apparently as well. Okay, we only need enough leather to make a book. Which, to be fair, you only need one leather, right? That wasn't hard. All we needed to do was kill one cow. Wait, is there a fence gate or anything? Or am I now just stuck with the cows? I think I might be... Okay. Bit dramatic there. I'm not stuck with the cows, don't worry. Come see me in the end. Oh, goodness. Let's go visit Diggin in the end, and hopefully that doesn't lead to our death. Yeah, let's risk it. I know where the end is, considering my portal leads to it. Diggin Truths is a safe person to be around, right? And what's the fun of being on an SMP without a bit of risk involved? Why am I scared of the end? I literally, on my main world, I live there. It's a nice place. Watch Diggin fucking respawn the dragon. I'm curious though. Out of the institutions on the server, I know Diggin Truths has a bit of power. All we need to do is follow the tunnel here. Those aren't highlight colors of the one variant. Oh, true. I just saw horns. I was like, yep. Those are toasty cows. I don't think it's that bad, actually. Uh-oh. Or at least I'm very used to this, so it doesn't bother me. Okay, let's spawn a chicken in here. Imagine. Okay, it didn't happen. I'm on the way. The stronghold was rough, actually, because I believe to get to it we had to go through a massive pond, and a lot of people were crabbing into the hole that poor Cat Beanie was trying to dig. Not me, you know, for once I didn't just jump straight away. I almost did, but I think I failed, so that was the reason why. Oh, cool, they've moved the portal. I should have probably set my spawn there. Actually, no, because the quick way home is through the portal. Okay. Oh god, we're at Enderman. I don't know if I want to go through there, Miss Diggin Truths. I was hoping you were just on the end islands. Oh. I suppose there's a way back. I'm gonna... Oh, true. Did Diggin get the show? Come on, man. I didn't even look at you. Dig. We'll get over our fear and go to Diggin Truths once I sort out this Enderman. Because I presume she's actually going to be right at the first end city. Okay. That's you? See, this is why I didn't want to fight Enderman before, because there is a bit of delay. Okay. Wait. Well, that's fun. Why can I craft an Enderman head into an Enderman head? Oh, does that just make it wearable? Is that what it does? Ah, it does. Well, that's fun. I should probably be wearing... Wait, do hits stop Enderman? I don't know. There is a digging truce. Thank you, digging truce. That is a scary one to come through, considering most of the... Okay. Bedrock Enderman are supposedly fixed, but... There we go. Look down. I look that down. But I don't want to look at the Enderman either. See? We're now starting on the digging truce. And we can stack like a totem pole. But let us get down. Are you working on a shulker farm digging truce? I would presume so. Oh, they scare me. They scare me badly. Did you see another gateway? No. There might have been another one, but I did not look. That's the in-city where over there where I got my elytra. I followed Silly, and Silly led me to success, I guess. I am curious what digging is doing. I guess we need a better way up there, don't we? I guess some endstone. We might have to kill an enderman just to get back. Let's help expand this. So I did not bring wood. Okay, enderman. I'm gonna have to kill one of you. Or maybe even a few. Wait, do I have anything in the ender chest? I should probably... Wait, I do have wood on me. Oh, is that digging? I don't know. Did I bring wood with me? I think that would make sense. I think digging's already doing what I'm doing, but, you know, that's okay. Okay. No, digging was in the overworld at the time. That's what doesn't make much sense. I wonder where the dragon egg is actually. I think it was in Manchu they got it. I presume it'll be in some significant place. I don't know how SMPs work. Well, I kinda do. Okay. Well, thank you for that. We got to visit Diggin, which was lovely. If not terrifying. I am a bit of a wet cat, that's what we learnt. And that's okay. Cat and Jewel seem to be quite far away. Let's at least make the book. I did plant some sugarcane over here once upon a time. To be fair, I think that's all we need to make a book, yeah. we will be ending soon as it is 11:45. This stream went on longer than I thought it was going to be honest. Well, that's true too. I started later than I wanted to. Um, that has baffled me, admittedly. I was a bit taken aback. Oh, I'm gonna have to visit someone with an ender chest. Someone with royalty. I'm sure Cat Beanie has. So I don't know why I felt inclined to say Cat Beanie as in the full name instead of just Cat. Okay. Yeah, I thought so. You know what? We should get an enchanting table. And yes, there is one over here that I could use. But I feel like the downstairs of this is going to be an enchanting room. Gotta have some sort of goal for the next episode. Right. There is a bucket. That's what we need. And I vaguely remember a lava pool. I see. That just means we're very respectful of Cat Beanie. And I'm inclined to believe that is a good thing. Hello. Hey. I'm sure there are areas of the server I haven't noticed, and I believe Jewel has been mining this area down here. I noticed her the other day. Was this just an entire, like, hill before, and now it's been eradicated? What does this say? Diggins Island. Oh. I think Diggin and Jewel are facing together. And maybe this island is their entire, like, main base. That's the presumption. See, we'll have to watch. I don't know if Jewel does videos. I don't think so. No. To watch Diggin Truths next episode to find out. Whenever. I was curious for a second what that is. Oh, and I love this. I think this is Hairnose, right? Tiny little house. This is such a good use of the shelves. That's so clever. I'm very grateful for whoever set up these farms as well. I don't stream. Okay, yeah. Speaking of Jewel, this is her stone cutter. I believe. I just like the vibe of the Manchu shop. And Manchu? Sorry, a Manchus? I don't know. Right, we're on a quest to find obsidian, which would be easier underground, yes, I concede. I'm curious to find out who this dot is, though. I wonder if there is a bedrock equivalent of locator heads. Because on Java, there's a great mod, or I don't even know if it's a resource pack the way it works. It must be a mod. Where it shows the player head instead of just like a dot, and it's so much. It's much more useful. The dots are still useful because obviously you can navigate to a person via it. But yeah, we're just gonna look for lava pools or ruined portals. Actually, I think that's more likely. There's quite a few of those always around. There's a village over here. Oh, there's an iron farm. Is this Cat Beanie? I have a feeling this is Cat's machinations. I am correct. The industry. Oh, hello, zombies. Industry really has begun. Okay, we will not disturb whatever is going on there. But we shall continue on. I've decided I don't get to end stream until we make this enchanting table. Which is a silly little decision, but you know, I'm going to live by it. And also, Dasha, I need to give your missus justice. You're a lone wolf, putting a moat around your house so no one can base with you. I may be socially incompetent, but I don't think I'm going for lone wolf. I did realize when I finished editing my first episode, there was literally one clip in that entire video, basically 10-minute video, of like 15 seconds of a Manchu just killing a horse. That and the SMP, that's all I decided. It was like, yep. And then the rest was just me talking. Ah, if only we had bones on us. I don't want to go too far. We won't go more than like 500 blocks more. People have already went to the mesa, so I'm not too bothered about going here. I don't want to explore unnecessary chunks. We'll have to seek an area for a main base. I know there's a certain range that has been agreed on, like that you can't go further, which makes sense. Because you don't want to go to the other ends of the earth to visit, otherwise you're not going to visit, even with Elytra. It's very nice when things are kind of like clumped together. Like I enjoy neighboring with, I think, Cat, Silly, and this panda. Very social, you'd include some seconds of other people. You know, I'm working on it, okay? Ooh, cactus flowers. I think just with the chaos of the first, like, you know, recording session, when you've got like 10 plus people and 1 VC, or even close to 10 people, it is very hard to edit that. Unless you somehow have like a track for every single person. Which, you know, I'm sure there is a way up. I forget someone lives out here. Or at least there's an outhouse. Try to stay within 2,000 of spawn. Okay, we'll do. Wasn't even going to go over 1,000, so that works for me. Okay. It's very hard to base in the mesa unless you have a very, very specific idea. But yeah, 10 like plus people speaking. I'm curious to who lives here because I thought it was Silly initially, but I don't think it is. I don't know if someone. Ah, gotcha. That makes sense. I think I will try find a cold biome or like a hill or something. Definitely not. Definitely not a savanna or a desert. Someone live here? Hello. Don't mind me. I know that portal goes back. What the? Okay. Can I figure out who lives here by the stuff? No. They... Curious. They've went to the end. Which I don't think everyone has went to the end. Every Saturday... Oh! Oh! Well, ain't this convenient. I don't think they'll mind. Lo and behold, what we were after. Hopefully this picks up. Okay. Let's not fall in. That would not be ideal. I had a worry that would happen. I need to get down on the level. I need to really get down on their level, man. Okay, we don't mind the obsidian, and then run. Yeah. Cool. Let's basically restore that. And I do want to go home still, which we can probably get through the portal. And Enchanter. Hell yeah. Oh, cool. I do think a good thing with Divergence, though, is there is such a need for, like, grabbing certain resources and stuff that streaming is a good avenue. Much more specific than, of course, Sylvain, where I do have a lot of stuff. I don't know if this connects directly to Silly's near the hub. I don't know if it's... I'm pretty sure. Oh, there's a sign. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. That's the fun of it as well. Right, let us wander home and listen to a song on the road, even though it might be louder than me. We'll risk it. No, not that one. I legitimately did not mean to pick Sea Shanty. And now I'm gonna upset Dasha with that. Sorry. Okay. Why are my options literally like the Shire music, sad, and Sea Shanty? I'm privileged enough that I live pretty close to this point. Okay. This music is not as sad as I deemed it. I'm sorry, music. Right. We'll pop that there for now. We'll work on the basement in the next episode. I do want to continue the mushroom vibes, or at least like a wacky kind of vibe, so... yeah. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Silly toy cat. A pre-recorded stream where I get off track and die. To be fair, I guess I could do that as recording normally anyway. We'll pop that there. Let's add this to our trophies. What a collection. Okay. Well, thank you, lovely people, for watching a pre-recorded stream. Gotcha. That's right, I predicted everything Dasha would humanly say. Maybe I can do that to some extent. When I do stupid actions, I know the exact words she's gonna say. Not the close, you know. But yes, I've been Jarden Jardins, and you've been Divergence. And, well, this is Divergence. Goodbye now. As I awkwardly quit, stop